Question 28 reads, the figure above shows that the shaded triangular region with a hypotenuse of 5 centimeters, right here, has been removed from a rectangular tile with dimensions x centimeters by y centimeters. Of the following, which best approximates the area in square centimeters of the tile before the piece was removed? Well, before the piece was removed is just basically asking us, what the question is really asking us for is the area of this rectangle, right? That's what it is before the piece was removed. Okay, and so how we deal with this question is actually, if you notice that we have a bunch of triangles that make up this rectangle, and all of these triangles are 30-60 triangles right here. They are this guy. Okay, if you notice, so if this is 30 degrees, that must mean this is 60, this is 60 as well, and this is 60 as well. Okay, and so that's how we work this question out. If we have one of the sides of one of these right triangles, we can find out x and y eventually. And so I'm going to walk through that process. Okay, so let's say, well, we know this side right here of this triangle. We know that the smallest side is 5. And we know that the smallest side of this right here is x. And so the hypotenuse is 2x, okay? And so the hypotenuse of this triangle should be 5 into 2, right? 2 into 5, which is 10. And we also know that this adjacent side 2x, this one, right here, becomes x root 3. And so if this is our x, this 5, again, it's going to become 5 root 3, this side of the triangle. It's going to be 5 root 3. And you notice that this 5 root 3 becomes the hypotenuse of this triangle. And this 10 becomes the hypotenuse of this triangle. And actually this triangle is just a reflection of our main triangle, this one right here. This yellow triangle that I've highlighted is a reflection of this one in red. Okay, and so we can just copy what's written here. So this is actually going to be 5, this side angle, which we really don't need to know about this side, but just for the sake of fully labeling, we're going to just write 5. And this is going to be 5 root 3. So x is already 5 root 3. Okay, we got 5 root 3 for x. Okay, and so now the only two sides remaining are these guys right here. Okay, and so as I said, 5 root 3 is the hypotenuse of this triangle. Okay, and so that must mean, if 5 root 3 is a hypotenuse, that must mean that, right, that 5 root 3 is equal to 2x, basically, right, in this. And so x is basically 5 root 3 over 2. And we know x is on the shortest side. So our short side is 5 root 3 over 2. I hope that makes sense. And we know that the adjacent side, the slightly longer side, right? This one right here. That's gonna be x root 3. So if this is our x, right? 5 root 3 over 2 is our x. Then this side is gonna be equal to 5 root 3 over 2 into root 3. Okay, yeah, and so that is what we have so far. Okay, and now we can just solve for xy, right? Because the area of a rectangle is just multiplying both of its sides. So x into y will give us our answer. So 5 root 3 for x into 5 root 3 over 2 into root 3 is our answer for the area of the rectangle. And so if I take out my calculator, I can just plug that in. And so 5, or here it's a bit confusing to use this this calculator, but into 5. This is 5 root 3, 8.6. So I can just write that 8.66 into 8.66 divided by 2 into root 3. Okay, I can just get rid of this so far. And if I pull it back again, 866 divided by 2, that's going to be 4.33. So sorry, but I'll just erase this right here. And so 8.66 into 4.33 into root 3 should be our answer. So root 3 is going to be, this is our answer for root 3, 1.73 into 4.3 into 8.66, and that's 64.49, which is 64.49, which is close enough to answer choice D, and so our answer is D.